In this series, we will discuss a very important topic that has an implication for development in our country. It's called the National Quality Infrastructure. I know it's a big term. It is sometimes referred to as the NQI. Now, the National Quality Infrastructure are those pillars that guarantee confidence in the activities. Many of us are consumers, we are producers, we are regulators. But how do we guarantee that our processes are actually meeting international standards? So a national quality infrastructure refers to those pillars that allow us to utilize standards, ensure that inspections are done properly, ensure that testing and certification systems are in place. The main reason is to guarantee that we have results and these results are traceable. Companies who are implementing quality management system standards need to have confidence in those practices which are done by the third-party bodies. Third-party bodies and them conforming to standards allow those certifications to be internationally recognized. Additionally, confidence can be guaranteed once regulators utilize conformity assessment systems. And conformity assessment systems basically mean that we are using operations and systems that are meeting requirements. And when we talk about meeting requirements, these requirements must be based on international practices. So for example, one day you become sick and you go to a health facility to be examined. But how sure are you about the quality of that test and the results? It comes back to the availability of national quality infrastructure systems. To be specific, it means that whatever test is being conducted by that lab, it needs to meet requirements. And I'm sure many persons would not like to know that they went to be tested for a particular area and then they found that they got the wrong results. The wrong results can have serious implications for medical diagnosis. So it comes back to confidence. So once we have a national quality infrastructure and systems to facilitate this, it will allow for accurate and reliable results. Let's look at another area in terms of certification. We consume many food products, but how do we know that a pasture that is being planted in a specific region is following all the good agricultural practices? The good agricultural practices, which are probably being monitored by a regulatory body, how confident are we in the fact that they're able to monitor and ensure that the pesticides and the fertilizers that are being used are not being used indiscriminately? The national quality infrastructure would allow for such a regulatory body to develop a system to inspect those operations which will guarantee confidence. So it is envisaged that our country will continue to have a robust quality infrastructure system. And this all leads back to standards. And standards help to develop confidence, they help to assure safety, they help to assure credibility in operations. If you're desirous of obtaining additional advice on how standards and confidence can be guaranteed, give us a call on telephone number 501-0110, or you can send an email at iso@actioninvest.org.